Good afternoon. My name's Hannah Birchall. I'm the Director for Marketing Communications and External Relations here at the University, and I'd like to warmly welcome all of you to today's University of Salford graduation ceremony. From the video you've just watched, you will see that your relationship with the university does not end today. In fact, it's only the beginning. You are now a member of a global alumni community of over 200,000 graduates. Salford graduates go on to achieve amazing things, making a difference in all walks of life, from politics, industry, the arts, scientific discovery, to serving our communities through the health service, in schools and in public service. We would love for you to keep in touch with us so that we can share in your life's journey and achievements, but also to ensure that you are kept up to date with the latest benefits and services available to you as a member of our alumni community. As you cross the stage today, we'll be recording you, and you will receive an email from us in the next couple of days inviting you to download the clip of yourself. It's just a little gift to say thank you for agreeing to let us stay in touch with you. Before the ceremony starts, I would like to give you some pointers for your moment crossing this stage. When it's your time, my colleagues in the theatre in the red gowns, who hopefully you've seen all through the day, they'll guide you to line up. As your name's called, you'll cross the stage from this side here, and you'll give a nod to the presiding officer. They'll be stood in front of the big chair here. You'll then continue across the stage, you'll receive your graduation scroll, exit the stage carefully, and return to your seat. Please make sure you enjoy your moment. And to our guests, can I ask that you remain seated throughout the ceremony as a courtesy to other guests, so that they too can have a view of their graduate crossing that stage. At the end of the ceremony, graduates will leave first, so please do wait until they've made their way out before leaving. Please do stay until the end. We need the last cheer of the day to be as loud as the first. Finally, may I ask if you would kindly ensure your mobile phones are switched to silent for the duration of the proceedings. The ceremony will now begin. For those of you who are able, please stand for the entrance of the academic procession.
I declare this congregation open to present the awards of the University of Salford. Please be seated.
Graduands and distinguished guests, please welcome Professor Janice Allen, Dean of the Salford Business School.
Good afternoon. I'm delighted to welcome our graduating students to this ceremony, as well as your family, friends, and supporters. Today is an opportunity to recognize your hard work and to celebrate your achievements. And the first thing I want to say on behalf of everyone behind me from the business school is congratulations and well done. The fact that you successfully completed your studies, despite the many challenges posed by the a bit too interesting times in which we live, makes your graduation even more special. In so doing, you have demonstrated enormous strength, adaptability, and resilience. As graduates, you will bring those attributes with you into the world of work, where they will prove as valuable as the discipline expertise that you acquired during your time with us. It's now widely acknowledged that we live in a world characterized by what is known as VUCA, an acronym that stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. As graduates of Salford Business School, you have the qualities and the aptitudes, you have the mindset to succeed in a world where the only constant is change. As graduates of Salford Business School, you have the knowledge and insight to help navigate the long-term financial, legal, economic, human, and ethical legacies that the pandemic, Brexit, the cost of living crisis, and the ongoing war will leave behind. I have no doubt that you will make us proud to have been part of your journey. As graduates, you will join a community of more than 43,000 alumni across the globe who are applying what they learned in Salford Business School in everything from small family-run enterprises to multinationals. The opportunity to apply what you've learned is a cornerstone of our philosophy, whether that was through serious game simulations, the Launch Global program, participation in the Global Business Challenge, or engaging in the Festival of Entrepreneurship. Such initiatives bring to life the mission of Salford Business School, which I'd like to take a moment to read to you. We empower our diverse community of learners by inspiring curiosity, nurturing resilience, and building confidence to support every individual's personal and professional journey. Through education, enterprise, and applied research, we connect to industry, to the future, to our region, and through our partners across the globe. Now, curiosity isn't a word that is normally associated with business and legal studies, but here at Salford, we see it as crucial. The future, as I said, is going to be characterized by ongoing change and disruption, especially digital disruption. So curiosity will be part of a successful graduate mindset. Accelerated change demands proactive and continuous learning and development. And new challenges require new ways of thinking. So your formal studies may be over, but your learning is not. It never will be. So do everything you can to feed and nurture your sense of curiosity. To finish these brief remarks, it remains only for me to say, whatever path you, our graduates, took to get to us, whichever path you choose to follow next, work hard, be kind, be daring, and make it a wonderful adventure. Now, whilst it's been an exciting year for our school, it's also been a year of significant achievement for our university as a whole. And as such, I am delighted and proud to introduce our presiding officer for this ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Helen Marshall.
Thank you, Janice. Lovely to see you all here today. This is one of the most enjoyable parts of the job as being a Vice-Chancellor, to see our students graduate. And I'm delighted to welcome you and celebrate with you your graduation ceremony today. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, not just the hard work that you put in at Salford to obtain your qualifications, but prior to that at school and college to get you on your journey. But this doesn't mark the end. This marks the beginning of a different form of the journey, and I'll come back to that in a moment. But it's also great to welcome friends and family who are here with you, and I'm sure friends and family have supported you throughout your studies. And if you're anything like my kids, then the bank of mum and dad will have supported you in various ways as well throughout your studies. And I can see the mums and dads there smiling, probably agreeing with me. But your university journey, the journey you're on, it's a journey. And this is a pivotal moment in the journey. It's not the end of the journey. It's actually the start of the next phase of the journey. Now, alongside your studies at Salford, I hope you've learnt a lot. I mean, I learnt how to cook when I was a student because I couldn't cook when I started uni. You learn lots of different things. You make friends, you socialise, and I'm hoping that the friends you've made here are friends that you will keep for the rest of your lives. And whether you're moving into new studies, further studies, or you're moving into new jobs or starting new jobs, be confident that you are now ready to succeed on the journey that you're on. My own career started a while ago, quite a long time ago actually. I sat in the audience like you are now, waiting for the Vice-Chancellors to stop rambling on so I could get up on the stage and get my degree certificate. And the lasting memory for me of getting my degree certificate was watching the first group of students go over the stage. And some of the female students had high heels about that long. And I looked down at my heels and thought, oh no, you've got the same heels. And my memory, I can't remember picking up the certificate, I can't remember shaking hands with the Vice-Chancellor, I can't remember any of that. All I can remember is thinking, walk carefully, don't fall, walk carefully. And I managed to get up the steps, cross the stage and down the steps, and the next thing I knew, I was sat in the chair with the certificate thinking, God, I can't remember any of that. And that's my memory of my graduation. I'm a lawyer by background, and when I graduated, I specialised in corporate law, taxation, corporate law, competition law, areas like that. Did my finals, got a job at a very large firm of solicitors in Cardiff, and was interviewed and invited into the role in the corporate department. I started in probate and started complaining, well, hang on a minute, I thought I was in the corporate department. Yeah, okay, well, you're moving to family law. I said, well, stop. Well, you're a woman. This is the early 1980s. You're a woman. You're much better in probate and family. I thought, no, thank you. Went back to Birmingham Uni, managed to get a research scholarship and did a load of research around competition law and mergers and takeovers and regulating mergers and takeovers, because there was quite a lot of gaming going on back in the 1980s around mergers and takeovers. And when Margaret Thatcher lifted the exchange control regulations, there were lots of foreign-owned companies buying up British companies and gaming it a bit. So we put a load of legislation down, and I started doing some teaching to help me financially get through the research project. And I really enjoyed it. And that's how I got into academia, quite by accident, but enjoyed it. It was challenging, enjoyed it, then got a full-time job. And ever since then, my career's just moved on. And one of the things I learned was you get in a job, and within a few years, you then think, oh, I can do this. This is now routine. That's when you need to look for the next one. And your journey doesn't go, you start there and you just zip up there. It's not like that. You often go sideways and broaden out your experience. But as you go from side to side, that broader experience then gets you up the next step of the ladder. And then you may go sideways again and then up the next step of the ladder. Did I ever think I'd be a Vice-Chancellor of a great university like Salford? No, I didn't. But it's fantastic. And we've done a huge amount. And let me just tell you about what I've observed in my career. 3 types of people. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who wonder what just happened. Now, which one of those are you going to be? Okay? Decide who you're going to be and go and make things happen. So we're proud of you, really proud of you today, and you should be proud of yourselves. And we're here to celebrate your success. At a university, we're continuing on the road. We're progressing very nicely, thank you, nudging along year by year in all sorts of different areas. We rose in the Guardian University Guide, we've risen up the league tables, and we've risen up the league table in the Times Good University Guide as well. We've just opened our new science and engineering building on the campus just over there. That's now complete. And then if any of you have ever been on the Frederick Road campus and seen the big black building, that's our energy house, where we're building homes and all sorts of different buildings to test carbon neutral build. How do we build housing and office blocks and all other things that are carbon neutral going forward? And we've got so many people knocking the door wanting to use the facility, but we can test a building in 3 months, every single form of weather. Rain, snow, hail, boiling hot, freezing cold, you name it. And we're doing that. And now we're being internationally recognised. We've got countries in the Middle East asking to franchise Energy House out there because they want to now get into the zero carbon agenda because they know that oil is not going to last forever. So we've done, I think, a really good job. And that is a fantastic facility. Thank you. And we need to keep going on it, and we want to work hard. So the way in which we are tackling climate change is also getting us recognised in a number of different places. So we received an award for the People and Planet University League table as well, because they're recognising as a university we're working hard to make the campus green. And if you've wandered around the campus, you will see all the flowers growing out the wall of the house. And that's all about, again, zero carbon. Flowers eat carbon dioxide. So it's a way, again, testing how we build zero carbon. So there's an awful lot going on. In addition to that, we're committed to improving social mobility for young people. And we're recognised this year in the Higher Education Policy Institute's Social Mobility Index. We're ranked number 6 in England for social mobility, our effectiveness of recruiting students and helping them on their way. And we are now number 1 in the Northwest in doing that. And so that's really, really good. Thank you. Research Excellence Framework, well, we shot up 22 places this time. One of the biggest, 7th highest mover in the UK, doing really well, and we're the 2nd highest mover in the UK for the impact of our research. So we don't do research where Professor Blogg sits in a laboratory and sits there staring at a test tube and might invent something. What we're doing is inventing stuff and getting it applied in life. Industry, ordinary life, social, whatever it might be. So our impact of our research is also being recognised. And then we had students this year who've done some fantastic stuff. One of our television and radio production students, Megan Haywood, won the Charles Parker Prize and made a BBC Radio 4 debut with her piece that won the prize called Down on the Farm. Our business school students, some of you guys may be in the room, you may even be here, some of our business school students won the competition, the Young Enterprise European Finals. That was fantastic. And we've got lots of students who have won lots of things. So they're just a few examples of what the university is doing. We're on the road, but we're not where we could be yet. We've still got some way to go down the road to make us as good as we can be, but we're getting there. Now, what I'd like to do is just recognise the team sat behind me who've supported you through your studies, and also mums and dads and friends and family who are sat behind you who've supported you in your studies. And I'd like to invite you, graduates, to stand and give a round of applause to both parties. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated again. Now, in a moment, you're going to pass across the stage. Enjoy it. You can wave to people, smile, really enjoy your time. Don't do what I did and can't remember it. Even if you have to take your shoes off, it's fine. Okay, so this is the part of your Salford journey that you're now ending as a student and beginning as an alumni. And we have got, Janice said we've got 40-odd thousand business school alumni, but we've got way over 200,000 alumni across the globe. And we're still in touch with many. And we work with a number of them. They help us, they come in and they do guest lectures for students, they do all sorts of things, and they connect us with industry partners as well. So fantastic. So please, please, please stay in touch. Anything we can do to help you, but also things that you might want to bring to the table to support our agenda. So remember what you've achieved. Remember how far you've come. Remember that this is a significant day in your career. With the skills you'll have, you guys are building a brighter future for all of us. So I'll finish by saying this to every one of you. Be proud of what you've achieved. Be bold in your aspirations. The future is now yours to make and take. And as we like to say at Salford, go out there and become unstoppable. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Graduands and distinguished guests, we will now commence the presentation of the Postgraduate Awards from the Salford Business School. Each student will be presented individually for their award. I would now like to invite Dr. Tahir Rashid, Associate Dean International, to present the awards.
Vice Chancellor. Congratulations, everybody. Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the Salford Business School, I present for the award of Masters of Business Administration, Amanda Jane Hampson. Annie Kelly. Pardon Chikwanda. Noah Upinno Litas Chow. Johan Els. Arnold Escobar. Julius Ibrahim Khalilu Fude. Ajioma Iwoha. Kevin Se Chinko. Hoyan Kirsty Lee. Kwambu Mwandela. Beatrice Oriando Ofena. Tatayone Tinker Peter. Zaya Pasud Fomufa. Felicity Sharma Brown. Atiku Taku. Master of Science, Accounting and Finance, Navjot. Stella Florian Agbendu. Nasser Uddin Ahmed. Opayemi Emmanuel Aina. Sumaya Akhlaq. Akindamola Amanoya Akimindai. Elvin Varke. Teddy Aziken. Muhammad Hasib Jamal Bat. Henry Emeka Chaidaka. Jeffrey Wane Chikande. Tihai Akshay Dev. Big Ngok Hyun. Ibraranka Ola James. Fatima Hofiza Ozifa Jvadanbala. Ashley Reggie. Innocent Akuna Nwaka. Precious Evaboge Odion. Priscilla Owusu Sarpong. Malik Muhammad Sayam, Sylvia Schneider, Sri Lakshmi Suresh Kumar, Vasudha Vasuduva, Shivin Vincent, Master of Science, Finance, Adini Matthew Adewu, Ilugusa Igbidion, Atare Oganewu, Saliha Rana, Satnam Singh, Master of Science, Finance and Investment Management, Ibrahim Aikanjani, Ayim Juamma Deva, Muhammad Sufyan, Master of Science, Financial Services Management, Palestine Kanmi Tijani, Master of Science, Global Management, Vai Yan Cheong, Onyekachukwu Theodora Efisimen, Bob Kalanzi, Sarmad Nafis, Tamitope Ainu Olulio, Muktabana Sarafin, Tina Angondo Tiakambila, Omar Zain, Master of Science, International Banking and Finance, Ali Saraf, Master of Science, International Business with Law, Harjit Singh, Kimoni Bell, Caroline Manjira Warui, Master of Science, International Corporate Finance, Javier Johnston, Ramzi Kula, Master of Science, Procurement, Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Daniela Amato, Sven Michael Biamo II, Wilson Chellam, Manuela de Andrade Pereira, Vincenzo Di Paolo, Ulrich Han Asiamololu, Yatanta Hitambandara, Suleiman Kalisa, Drai Garachi, Patrick Lipava, David Ofo McCarthy, Ramesh Malat, Olanarvaju Joseph Obasa, Aimo Odoro, Frederick Omamo, Maura Teresa O'Sullivan, Veronica Sambu, Muhammad Shafiq, Akil bin Shokat, Osama Latif Siddiqui, Klaus Lorinipoka Stahlberg, Siddhartha Tiwari, Jeffrey Anthony Wilson, Master of Science, Project Management, Olufuami Temitope Victor Ajay, Malcolm Darren Anthony Burke, Robert Edward Burnett, Alan Kalmer, Katarzyna Chiak, Emmanuel Erwa, Alavo George, Mavis Greenwood, Biharis Kotatharis, Justin Fredson Licunia, Leonard Boniface Mwamba, Raoul Maiga, Nelly Karimi Bugoa, David McMahon, Jeremiah Nwake, Frank Ofovina, Isaac Osai, Armis Oko Uma, Adiolo Awalabi, David Anthony Rebello, Tendai Regina Matonzi, Carlos Enrique Sanchez Rico, Clara Speck, Emmanuel Andupsisi Ubani, Master of Science, Post Directorship, Lee Dykes, Joan Mackin, Simon James Maltby, Samuel Ian Raven, Marvin Robinson, Master of Science, Finance and Investment Management, Risvandi. Master of Science, Financial Technology, Simran. Abdul Hafiz Adigoke. Alwosian Adileja. Ulufo Milade Ife Adetugon. Ogochukwu Chibuzu Chikenze, Christy Chime, Vinay Chowdhury, Agogo Elakbiwu, Sufyan Gada, Lucy Chiniri Ideva, Margaret Temitopi Isaac, Xavier Kalavangu, Jude Kobongo Kalubi, Jerry Kopale, Ehsan Noor Malik, Davina Jennifer Claudette Moore, Zainab Mulahid, Dawar Rajendra Prasad Pandya, Rakshika Patel, Amrita Ranju Das, Sangeeta Sharma, Sumaya Smarajan Pillai, Mithun Singh Thakur, Postgraduate Diploma, Project Management, Borud Polymath. Thank you. Thanks very much. Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Malaika Rizwan. Bachelor of Laws, Law with Management, Sabrina De Rose. Bachelor of Science, Business and Financial Management, Mariam Zamari. Bachelor of Science, Business and Management with Law, Mohsin Raza. Master of Science, International Business, Ritu Rani. Bachelor of Laws, Ali Nawaz Chana. Master of Science, Financial Technology, Bukolona Ismailova Safade. Master of Science, Accounting and Finance, Raquel Sofia Tjalo. Master of Science, Financial Technology, Aduvo Augustina Ose. Thank you very much.
Graduates and guests, that concludes the presentations of the awards. Before I invite the Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony, please can I ask all guests to remain seated until all graduates have left their seats. I would like now to invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Helen Marshall, to close the ceremony.
Well, I hope you really enjoyed that. Fantastic to see you all coming over the stage. So on behalf of the University of Salford, my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. So please can I ask everyone to join me in a round of applause for our graduates this afternoon. Now, I would like all of our graduates to please stand. You're now a University of Salford graduate, so please put on your hat. I now declare this congregation closed. May I invite you all to please stand. Thank you.